Hey guys, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. Today's video I am going to show you guys how to make a super nutrient meal. It is cornmeal. It has smoked herring, spinach, tomatoes, all that good stuff in there. Be sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed to our channel, and also let's get this video to 100 likes. Without further ado, let's begin. I am using spinach, chopped tomatoes, and also some chopped frozen okra in my thigh. You don't have to use thigh, you can use regular smoked herring. Okay, these are the spices that I am going to use, guys. Be sure to check them in the description box. And also, this cornmeal is super special because I am not using any Maggi whatsoever. I know you guys. I am using just these spices only. So let's get started. The smoked herring, you can use it just like that without soaking it in water. Be sure to add salt way after because it's gonna be salty, or you can soak it in water. So that's the clip from my last video. I added in there just to show you guys, to give you guys an idea. You soak it in water and you remove the water, and basically you remove the thick bones because you don't want to chew those thick bones. They're not chewable. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to chop or shred our smoked herring. You can use 2 forks for this, or you can use a knife as well to chop it, just like you chopping an onion. This is how it's supposed to look once it's done. Okay, let's begin cooking, guys. I added 4 tablespoons of oil in there, and now I am adding my smoked herring. This right here is thigh that I made out of smoked herring. You can use regular smoked herring like I showed you guys in the previous clip. So we're going to fry this until it's nice and crispy. We're not going to let it too crispy, just nice and cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. And I advise you guys to cook this outside because it can be a little too much for the inside of the house. The smell is a little too strong. Next, we're going to add our spinach. This right here is not really spinach. I don't know the name in English. It's lian panye in Creole. I don't know the name. If you do, let me know down below. So we're just gonna call it spinach for now, okay? So we're going to fry this until it's nice and soft and tender, okay? We're going to fry it, not cook it, fry it. Basically in Creole you will call it fricassé, I think. So we're just gonna fry it, okay? Make sure you guys keep on stirring it because you want all of the side of the spinach to cook or to fry. So be sure to keep stirring it. Okay, next, for some color, I don't want it to be too green. So I am adding some nice tomato paste in there, about a tablespoon, and I added a little bit of water so I don't burn it. Okay, I added a little bit of water, and we're going to cook this tomato paste. You definitely have to cook it or it's gonna taste a little raw. Okay, next I am adding tomatoes. Tomatoes also will give it a nice beautiful color. We're going to add that tomatoes in there. Next we're going to add our frozen okra. We're going to stir everything together. Okay, now it's time to add our spice, you guys. Like I said, this is a Maggi free meal and it tastes so good after. So I added my dry spice in there. We're going to give it a quick stir and basically let it simmer. You want everything to, you want the spice to basically stuck on the okra and all that stuff. You want it to simmer together. I'm adding one little bit of water and we're going to let it sit there to cook some more. Okay. Now we're going to add our water. Now I did not add any coconut milk in this. I didn't have any. If I did, I would have added coconut milk because I love coconut milk. So we're going to add our water. I am going to add about 7.5 cup of water. We're going to add that in there because you want this cornmeal to cook. This is it, 7.5 cup. This is the little half I'm adding. So I didn't add any salt. I didn't add anything else. I did add some thyme and parsley. I don't know where that clip go. It went somewhere that I don't even know where it went. So it's not showing. This is about a couple minutes later. It's boiling. You need to boil this for a good while because you want everything to cook nicely and softly. So I am tasting it for salt. Like I said, I didn't add any salt. The smoked herring already has salt in it. So taste it for salt and cover it back. And this is basically me tasting it, looking to see if the veggies are nice and soft because you want everything to be nice and soft before you add your cornmeal. This is my cornmeal. I am using 2 cups. I washed it already. You just wash it just like rice. And I am going to add it in there. Be sure to give it a quick stir because after you add your cornmeals, there's gonna be like clumps of cornmeals. You need them to be nice and smooth. Give it a nice stir so they can be, nice and smooth and taste. I keep tasting it. I don't know why, but I taste it because after you add your cornmeal, there's probably water in there. It's probably going to be watered down. Just taste it, Okay, this is a few minutes later. I let it cook on low. As you guys can see, I just uncover it. We're going to stir it. You gotta keep stirring. This is MAIS MOULIN. Okay, you gotta keep stirring. So we're going to stir it and I am going to cover it again. Okay guys, I was having way too much fun. I don't know, I got carried away. I was stirring this thing for way too long. Anyways, I am going to cover it and let it sit for about 5 minutes and I am going to uncover it. As you guys can see, this is how it looks. Now is the final step, final beating. Okay, Haitian call it bat, so that's why I said beating. So we're going to whisk it. That's what's gonna give it the nice thickness, and nice texture. So we're going to keep whisking it the way I'm doing it. It feels like whisking, so that's why I call it whisking. So this is how it looks once it's done. It's so good. Okay, and I feel so proud of myself because I didn't use any Maggi and it turned out to be so good, so flavorful. Okay, if you don't like smoked herring like my husband, you're probably not gonna like this because it is super smoky. It's so good. To me it is. If you like smoked herring, of course you're gonna think it is. And yes, it is. It is really flavorful. You can do it without the smoked herring. It will still taste good. I just like the smokiness of the smoked herring. So this is it. It's so good, guys. Guys, one more thing, let's get this video to 100 likes. I know you guys can do it. I need every 100 people that watch this video to like the video, because that will really melt my heart. So be sure to subscribe, also tell a friend, and don't forget to leave me suggestion of what I should cook down below. And I will see you beautiful people on my next video. Have the last bite here.